Okay, we got something a bit different today. I'm doing a new series where I am going to de-influence K-pop for you and for me. If you do enjoy this video, please let me know. Let me know if there's other things you want to hear me talk about when it comes to like not buying K-pop stuff, because believe me, I got a list. I have a ton of things I could talk about and why we should not buy these things, why it's pointless, why you should save your money. Save your money, okay? But yes, I want to talk about 5 things K-pop related that I think you shouldn't be buying. You shouldn't spend your money on it. Granted, you can do whatever you want with your money, but I'm here to convince you maybe why you shouldn't do it, okay? But yes, I'm here today to talk about 5 K-pop things that I think you should hold off on buying, or maybe really sit down and think about why you're buying these things and is the benefit really worth it? Time to de-influence some K-pop. Yeah. First up, jewel cases and Digipaks. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this. I think we all understand that jewel cases and Digipaks suck. Granted, I have met people who do prefer jewel cases. I can't relate. And from what I understand, the appeal of jewel cases is they're small, they're consistently packaged, and they're kind of nostalgic. Here's my rebuttal. 1, they're small. Okay. 2, a lot of the times they will arrive already cracked. I don't like that. And then you have Digipaks, which are the more environmentally friendly versions of jewel cases. These ones are more in a paper cardboard, kind of foldy, where jewel cases are like the plastic. So Digipaks, sure, they don't crack. They still can break pretty easily. They're pretty fragile. There's actually a video of me trying to get the photo book out of a Digipak and it just like ripping because it got caught on the staples. They're not great. Like, yay, environmentally friendly. Ooh, we like that, but they're still not that good. Both Digipaks and jewel cases just really don't have a photo book. The photo book you're given is pretty lame, and you're not really paying less for these. They can still be the price of a normal album. They can still be like $19.99. If I'm paying $19.99, I want the beautiful packaging with a real photo book that's not damaged. And to be honest, I just don't think these look good on shelves. Jewel cases, sure, whatever, you have your consistency. I know some people like that, but you can't really tell what they are from afar, which, I don't know, that kind of bothers me. They don't have like the colorfulness that a lot of other K-pop albums have. Digipaks just can't. They cannot look good on a shelf because they can't stand up. They're not sturdy. They're so flimsy. The side is always bent, so you can't even... No. And because they're not sturdy, they just like fold in on each other. You just can't have them line up nicely. You can't stack them because they kind of have like a squish shape to them. I don't like them. So for my personal taste, if there are going to be jewel cases and Digipaks in a collection, I feel like there needs to be a lot of them and you put them all together. But I don't like doing that because, for one, I like my albums to be grouped with the group they're in, not just have all my Digipaks together. But I kind of have to have all my Digipaks together. And it just annoys me. It annoys me. Because the thing with Digipaks sometimes is they have it as like its own separate special version. So you have your normal cool book versions, and then they'll have a Digipak version, or it'll sometimes be called a compact version or a poster version. SM does those. They just don't fit in with the other albums. They're just really small and skinny, and they just kind of like, your collection's looking really cool, and then just little they don't look good. Because really, these versions are not meant to be bought for the full collection. You should only be buying these versions if you're not buying the cool book versions, because these are supposed to be like the environmentally friendly option. They're supposed to like kind of help with the overconsumption, where instead of buying the big versions, you can buy a smaller version that is just better for the environment. But you're not really helping much of an environment if you're just buying those on top of the other versions. And they're also just like the cheaper alternative. I say cheaper, they're really not that much cheaper. So to me, I'm buying the other versions over these guys. These guys, I don't see them as full collections. Like, they're just not. They're not. It's really, you're buying one or the other. You're buying the big fancy versions, or you're buying the jewel case Digipak version, the compact version, whatever they call it. Yes, sometimes these are like member versions. That can be in a different video. All in all, jewel cases, Digipaks, don't buy them. Just don't. Even if they are the only version, no. I just really don't think you're going to be that upset if you missed out on buying a jewel case album. Number 2, platform versions. Okay, these kind of connect with what I just talked about. And I actually do have a video dedicated to platform versions when these kind of started to become a thing. Let me just kind of hit those points again. These have many names. They could be QR versions, Polkas, Nemos, Weavers versions. They are essentially the even more environmentally friendly version of an album where it's a little thing, usually kind of a piece of paper or a little box. There's no CD. It's a QR code. It's a digital version of the album, so which is cool. I am all good for environmental goodness, yes. It just sometimes feels like they're using it to cut corners, but they're still charging us a lot of money. Like, yes, they are cheaper, but there's no CD. There's no photo book. There are photo cards, but I don't care about photo cards. And from what I gather, a lot of photo card collectors don't really count these photo cards as like the canon photo cards to be collecting. So I just think these are kind of stupid. And you can't really display them. They just don't really look good on shelves. I know Polka versions do have a way where you can like fold it and display the member. They don't really look that good. These are something I just simply do not count for my collection. I will just look over Polka, platforms, whatever. For a while, was getting them. Every time I unbox them, I go, why am I buying these? They are stupid. The best part about them is they are better for the environment. They are good for bulk buying for fan calls and fan signs. I'm done buying these stupid things. Number 3, season's greetings. Another thing I have a whole video about. Oh, season's greetings. I admittedly buy a lot of these, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite for saying you shouldn't buy these, but what I'm going to say is first ask yourself, why do you want to buy the season's greeting? Is it for the collection? Is it to use the items? Or are you thinking it's going to be valuable someday? I feel like those are kind of the main 3. Maybe a 4th thing, you just think it's kind of cool. You don't really know what it is, or you're buying it. Sure. If you're buying it for the collection, keep in mind, these things are big. They are big and bulky. They take up space. They're hard to display. If you're collecting, do you plan on collecting every single season's greeting for this group? Are there old ones you need to go back to? Are you locking yourself in to buying them every single year? It's a lot of money. Granted, you can jump out anytime. You don't have to. If you buy one, you don't have to get it the next year. But just something to think about. Are you going to feel inclined to get it next year? If you're buying these for the items in the season's greeting, are you really going to use these items? Are you really? Because to me, the items really aren't that exciting. It's usually like a planner. You can get like the desk calendar. Sometimes they have cute little quirky things. I know New Jeans had a deck of cards. That's the best thing I've ever gotten out of a season's greeting. But for the most part, meh. Plus, if you are buying it for like specific items, a little tip, people will sell the individual items on eBay and Mercari. So if you just want the calendar, you can buy the calendar off of someone else for like $10, maybe $20. That's still like way cheaper than the $50 that the actual season greeting costs. And also, if you are to use any of the items in the season's greetings, you're pretty much never going to be able to sell these, which if your plan is to sell these eventually someday, I don't know if that's really a reason why you should buy things. Kind of a gamble, because a lot of the times these don't really go up in value. If anything, some of these are like half price the next year. That isn't to say there are season's greetings that have gone up in value, but I just don't think that's a reason to be buying things. But it is nice to know that if you did need the money, you could resell the season's greetings if needed. But like I said, if you started using the items, I don't know many people who are going to buy a used season's greeting. And then other things about season's greetings, they're just the same thing every year, every single one. There's nothing really that new or exciting with them. So once you have one, you've kind of seen them all. I don't know, maybe you get like a big rush from season's greetings. That's so cool for you. I mean, I do enjoy doing my season's greeting haul, but I still think they're kind of stupid. What I've kind of learned about myself is with season's greetings, the concept is really doing the heavy lifting. I'm not really buying it for like the inside stuff. I buy them kind of for the collection. And if they do have a cool concept, it does bring me some joy opening them, which is how I found out I don't like boy group season greetings. Boy group concepts are just kind of lame. The girl group ones are way more fun and exciting and colorful. So I have stopped buying boy group ones since then because I just feel nothing opening them. Whereas the girl ones I think are fun and cute. And I'm still trying to not buy as many. This is a journey for me, okay? This is what I'm talking about. If you're really like doing it for the collection, you have to be able to step away from it someday. Or are you ready to lock in and be committed? Something you have to ask within yourself. And don't forget, these are really expensive, like really expensive. If you're buying more than one, ooh, I feel for you because I know the feeling. Number 4, U.S. Exclusives. Okay, yes, for my Americans out there, let's talk about the U.S. exclusive versions. These are versions that you can usually get like at Target, Walmart, Barnes & Noble, Amazon sometimes. These are fine to buy on their own. If you are going to Target to buy the album, that is fine. What I don't think is fine is if you have already bought the album somewhere else and you want the US exclusive Target version and then the Walmart version and then the Barnes & Noble version. No. You are getting scammed. Because really, for the most part, these are not new versions. These are just the same album, but there's like a little sticker that says Target exclusive, and then it has like a different photo card. And usually it's actually not even a photo card. It's like a poster or a postcard, which I don't care about that. So what I'm saying is do not buy these if you are already buying the album somewhere else. The only exception I can accept, because I do it myself, is if the cover is different. And then it actually is a different version, kind of. The photo book is still the same, but I know SM does these. They'll have like the Target exclusive version and it's a different cover. I admit I do that. But if it's the exact same album, nothing different except a little Target exclusive red sticker, you're being scammed. And if your main reason for buying the Target exclusive is for the Target exclusive goodie, people sell those individually. Just do that instead. Just go to Mercari or like eBay or Instagram, wherever you buy your photo cards or whatever, and only spend like $5 instead of buying the whole album itself. You think because it's like an exclusive extra goodie, it'd be worth more. They're not. They're really not. And number 5, photo cards. Yes, if you have been around on this channel, you know that I do not collect photo cards, and I will never collect photo cards. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the rush of opening an album and getting a random photo card. I love when it's my bias. I get so excited. Or if it's a really cute photo card, I'm so happy. I'm like, oh my God, I got the good one. Yes. I'm not keeping it though. No, I like that initial rush of like, oh, I got it. And that's it. I am not going to keep that photo card. I will not go out of my way to buy that photo card if I didn't get it. And let me explain to you why I do not collect photo cards. Personally, with collecting, I like to display my collections. I know that's a little ironic because if you follow the channel, you know that I cannot display my K-pop collection. It's like on the floor or in bins or behind those doors right now because I just have too much. I don't have any space for them. Yes, I know. It bothers me. But when it comes to photo cards, you kind of like have to put them in a binder. And I don't like that. Like if I were to collect photo cards, I would like put them on the wall so you could see them all. That's just how I am. I like to be able to see the collection and be like, ah, yes, how lovely. But like if it's in a binder, I'm just not going to open it. Plus with photo cards, it's just a dangerous slippery slope. Are you only collecting cards for one member? Are you going to collect cards for only one group? Are you only counting like Korean albums, or are you going to collect the photo cards from Japanese albums, or about the ones from a concert DVD or a season's greeting, or from the light stick, or from some random merch item, or from concerts, or pre-order benefits, fan calls? Where do you draw the line? Because you kind of have to draw the line. If you're going to get into photo card collecting, you got to establish these rules. And I'm just someone who likes to have a fully complete collection, and I just don't think I can handle that. Also, what if your bias changes and you don't want to collect their photo cards anymore and you want to collect someone else's? Or what if your bias gets canceled? Then what do you do with the photo cards? You can't sell them at that point. And speaking of selling, that's what I do. If you have ever wondered what I do with my photo cards, I sell them. I make some pretty good money back. I have made thousands of dollars selling my photo cards. Granted, you need to remember, I have a lot of albums, which means I've had a lot of photo cards. If you only have like 20 albums, you're not going to make $1,000 selling photo cards. That doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. You should still get that money back. People will spend a lot of money on photo cards, which is why I never want to get into them. But like, believe me, someone willingly paid over $100 for one of my photo cards. Who do you want to be in that situation? Do you want to be the person who's out $100 but got a cute little photo card? Or do you want to be me, who just earned $100? Because the thing that I bought where that photo card came in, less than $100. So I got that item for free. It's a good feeling. It's just some groups have so many photo cards, and I know so many people who do not just stop with one idol. They are collecting multiple, if not like the entire group. They are collecting every single photo card. No. So I'm just not into collecting photo cards. It is just not something that brings me joy. It is something that would bring me a lot of stress. What I will say though, when there are really, really cute photo cards that you might want, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing to buy like one photo card. You put it in your little cute top loader, you put it on a keychain, and you take it to dinner or whatever you Gen Zers are doing. I think that's fine. I think that's cute. That's fun. Just don't be buying a ton of them. But what I will also say, you can totally just get these pictures digitally. Like these photo cards, people are uploading them online, and then you can just like save it to your phone. So if you just think the pictures are really cute, you can just have it on your phone for free. It can be like your background, your lock screen, whatever. I think it's the same amount of joy as having it like on the back of your phone. Millennial me, I guess. But really, I just think everyone should be like me. Sell your photo cards, earn some money. But that is all I have for this video. Those are 5 K-pop related things I don't think you need to be spending your money on. Please let me know your thoughts on this like idea as a series, because trust me, I have so many things I could talk about. I could talk about light sticks. I could talk about the DVDs. I could talk about like concert tickets in general. So many things. There are so many things in K-pop that me, are spending their money on that you don't need to. You really don't need these things. I'm so educated on this. I've felt every type of regret you can possibly feel with buying K-pop stuff. Okay? Learn from me. And if there's anything K-pop related that you would like de-influenced, comment that below. Please, I will do my best to come up with some reasons why you should not be buying that. But my time is up. I've got to go. Have a lovely time of day whenever you are. It is currently 11:31 p.m. Bye-bye. Congratulations to
Asbestia
for winning last video's giveaway. Woo! I will be reaching out to you shortly, so please look for my message and respond to it. Happy BOBAMAS! Woo!